Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The conclusion of the Grizzly Open has gone final. We're joined now by head softball coach Kat Ihlenburg. Coach, I would shake your hand, but I don't want to get frostbite.
No, I'm sorry, Matt. I would offer you nothing but ice. My fingers are frozen.
Day 3 highlights. So we jump into here. We saw University of Cumberland's in the first game, and then Reinhardt in the second. But Coach, talk about overall encompassing after 6 games. What have you learned about this team?
When we execute the little things, we win softball games. When we don't take care of the little things, we see a little bit of what we did today. Just miscues, mental errors, which were some physical errors, and physical errors, which led to additional mental errors. So we're better than what we displayed today, and I'm confident in that. But I do wish we had done a few things a little bit better today, too. The
circumstances called for Alexa Good to throw 30-plus innings in 3 days. We know she has that in her.
For sure.
But what does it mean to see it this early in what's this season?
Well, you really challenge yourself mentally as opposed to physically, because at this point you're kind of your freshest, so you feel like physically you can dial in and do a few things. But, you can't point to one moment, but when you lose certain players physically, we have 3 starters that are down right now. It makes a difference in what your approach is, and then you start to tighten up a little bit, and some of those pitches end up, getting hit harder than they might later in the season when you're dialed in for the postseason.
And so the Grizzlies wrap-up play here. We'll move into your more traditional doubleheader starting next weekend, but what's something you're going to focus on this week in practice?
I just think my team is information overload a little bit, and so we'll talk to them about a play, we'll anticipate a play happening, and then it comes to fruition and we freeze as opposed to making a decision. We're decision hesitant. And so you can look all the way back to last night in the Lindsey Wilson game. Josie gets a routine ground ball to second, toss the ball to first, get an out, but we had just reviewed the play that we wanted to see happen. Quick ground ball, think home, rolling ground ball, get the out. She froze in both moments. And so it's not that play that defined that game, but those were the plays you continuously could point out. Emerson makes a great play in left field, comes up, makes the throw home, and just throws it. So that runner goes from first to third, and she eventually scores. If she just holds the ball, nothing else happens. And so that's where I'm saying we made mental errors, which led to physical errors, which kind of snowballed into some of the runs you saw scored.
Well, the good news is no actual snowballs here in Lawrenceville. Coach, warm up for us and look forward to seeing you next weekend.
Can't wait. It's going to be a good weekend.
That'll do it for us here at the Grizzly Open as we wrap things up on a wonderful weekend of softball here in Lawrenceville, Georgia.